Hey everybody, welcome back to Why Wait. I'm Chris, and today I wanted to talk to you about 13 RV items that you should splurge on. Now, by no means are these RV essential items, but if you're going to start the full-time RV life, these are items that will definitely make it easier and more enjoyable if you're going to hit the road. Now, when it comes to RV essential items, we have a full video on that. We have a video on 20 RV essential items for beginners and newbies, and we'll put a link to that at the end of the video and down below in the video description. If you haven't checked out that video, go do that at the end of this video. And that's for more of the essential items, things you want to have before you hit the road, things that are going to help you out on a rainy day, solve some problems. But today, we're going to talk about some RV items that are, well, fun to have, splurge your money on, acquire over time, definitely not necessary, but like I said, things that, well, we're just going to make your RV life more enjoyable. So let's go ahead and jump into this list. And we're going to start really from the least important items all the way down to the number one most important RV item that you should splurge on if you want to make your RV full-time adventure, well, more enjoyable and just make life easier in general. So without further ado, number 13 on the list, we're going to start off with the Lacrosse weather station. And again, this is just a fun little item to have, but as full-time RVers, knowing the weather is very, very important. And with this fun little unit right here, you're going to always know your temperature, your wind speed, your humidity inside and outside of the camper, which is actually really important. Now, we have a link below to all these items that we talk about today, and they do have some more updated Lacrosse weather stations that you might want to look into. The link down below is the one that we have, and we've had it for about 4 years, so you may want to look into a more advanced unit. I know nowadays they can actually connect to your phone and do a lot more, but we have been really happy with this one. It's nice, it's convenient just to be sitting on the couch, see what the wind's doing, see what the forecast is going to be, see what the weather is right where your camper's sitting at. So definitely a fun little item to check out. Number 12 on the list is going to be the Slim Shade by AP Products. And this is a great addition to anybody's RV to put on your front door. One, it just helps with the temperature from letting the sun come in. It adds a little bit of privacy. It's a very easy install. It's not too expensive, and something you should definitely check out if you haven't looked into it. Coming in at number 11 on our list is the Ryobi 18-volt blower and trimmer combo. Now, if you're going to just get one of these, I would probably recommend getting the blower. It's great for cleaning the leaves off the top of the slide outs and just managing your RV site, keeping the rugs clean and stuff like that. And having the trimmer can also come in handy. We've had a few seasonal sites where we've actually been asked and required to maintain our own site, so that's definitely come in handy for that. Number 10 on the list, the RV Lock keyless entry. This is a great little item upgrade to get. You're going to get your own personalized code, and it also comes with the fob, so you can use either one when exiting or entering the camper. No more worried about always having to carry your keys with you. You can walk around the campground, go to the pool, just simply lock it by pressing the lock button, and you don't really have to worry about somebody else having the same key as you with the same kind of camper. Number 9 on our list is a safe for your RV. Now, obviously, you don't want to get a gigantic safe to put in your RV, something that's too heavy and unmanageable, but it is nice to have a fireproof safe that you can put somewhere, store somewhere, in case you have some important documents you want to put in there or anything else. Now, I don't have a link to ours down below. Now, we did not purchase ours on Amazon, but if you go out there and do a little research, I'm sure you can find something that's very affordable and will fit in the space you want to put it in. These are also able to usually attach to the floor of the RV. So just a little peace of mind for when you leave your RV, you have somewhere safe to keep your important documents and valuables. Next up is the Outland Propane Fire Pit. Now, we really enjoy traveling with this because so many RV parks that you stay in nowadays, real fires are not allowed. So what's great about this is it's pretty lightweight, it's portable, we can hook it up to any of our propane tanks, and we'll always have a place to sit around the fire and roast some s'mores without having to worry about the smoke in your eyes, having to buy wood, or any restrictions. It's a great little item to have, so check that one out. Number 7. The Mopica Propane Gauges. Now, we do have a full video about these, and again, I'll have a link to that video down below if you want to go check that out after you're done watching this video. By no means are these something you need, but it's a great little item to have to keep track of your propane levels so you don't run out in the night. Nobody wants to change a propane tank at 4 a.m. in the morning. You can just pop these on the bottom. They sync right up to your phone via Bluetooth, and you always know the level of propane and how much you got left. By the way, if you guys are liking the video, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We have lots of videos on RV DIYs, RV maintenance, how-tos, and just our full-time RV travels. And with that, let's move along to number 6. And that's going to be the Max 2 air vent covers. These are great because on rainy days, you can still have your vent covers open, still allow fresh air into the camper, which is important for humidity levels and getting fresh air in. And so many of these vent covers are automated and have rain sensors that they just close when it rains. Now with the vent covers, you can keep them open anytime you want, keep fresh air coming in. And they also help that you can have the covers open while traveling, so on hot days, you can still have your fan running and cycling out the hot air through the camper on travel days. We've made it into the top 5 RV items that you should splurge on. And coming in at number 5 is a mini fridge. And this is something that we keep down in our basement, and boy does this come in handy. It's just great for extra refrigeration space when we have too many groceries on hand. You don't have to come in and out of the camper to get a cold drink when you're hanging out outside. And on travel days, it's very convenient just to flip open the baggage door and grab maybe some lunch that you packed on that day or some drinks without having to move a slide out or whatever you need to do to get into your fridge. So if you can afford the space, having a RV mini fridge down in your basement is definitely a nice little item to splurge on. Number 4 are the Anderson leveling blocks. You guys may have seen these around the RV campgrounds. They look like big red elephant feet that you put underneath your jacks. What's great about these and why I like these versus the snap pads is this is going to decrease how much leg you need to put out on your jacks. By having less extended leg, you're going to extremely decrease the amount of wobble and wiggle inside the RV. Unlike the RV snap pad, which just doesn't really do that, you still have to extend the jacks really far out. And the Anderson buckets, they stack up nice and easy, they store easy. And for full-time RVers, heck, most of the time they're going to be underneath your camper being used anyways. And they also come with a lifetime warranty in case anything ever happens to them. Number 3. And now while this may not be for everybody, it's going to be a satellite dish. Now our satellite dish was already installed on top of our camper when we bought it. But I'm going to tell you right now, we absolutely love it. We have DirecTV. We have 3 DVR boxes, 3 TVs in the camper. We don't have to worry about streaming or internet problems in the campground. We always have our shows. We can record everything, watch the games. You press one button, it raises up, it turns around, it automatically finds a signal. It couldn't be any easier. And to be honest, we haven't camped in one spot yet where the satellite hasn't come in. So while it's a huge splurge and it's not the easiest thing to maybe purchase or install, but if you can, I definitely highly recommend getting a satellite dish. Number 2 on the list, a water softener. We've been running a portable water softener since day 1 when we started full-time RVing, and it's something we wouldn't want a full-time RV without. Right now, we currently have the TastePURE water softener from Camco. It's been great. We're gonna have a whole video coming out on that soon, so keep an eye out for that. But it's just important to have soft water when you're RVing. It's gonna, well, number 1, just make your skin feel great. No more hard water spots on your trucks or campers after you wash them. And it's just gonna benefit all your water lines and appliances that you have in the RV and extend the life of everything. And here we are. Number 1 on the list of RV items that you should splurge on, and this one is by far and greatest our favorite item in the RV. It's definitely Megan's favorite item. We would not full-time RV without this, and this is our stackable washer and dryer. We have a stackable washer and dryer unit from Splendide. This is something else that we have had since day 1, and I don't think we'd want a full-time RV without it. Now, I know you can use the campground laundry mats, but now we absolutely love this unit. It's been going strong for 3 years now. I tell you, the ease of us just throwing our laundry into our own washer and dryer right there in our bedroom, well, that's just a game changer. So, hey, I want to hear from you guys. Comment down below with some items that you've splurged on over time for your RV that has made life living in the RV a lot easier for you. And as always, get out there, start your full-time RV adventure because why wait? See you guys next week.